Jack Trice Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the UCF Knights and the Iowa State Cyclones. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Iowa State's head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
The short hands, it's Ashley. There he goes. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Makes a grab and room to run. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Across the 25, he's got room. Bust through behind his pad. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
Man, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. On the move. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
UCF 8, Iowa State 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Sets his feet. It's Reynolds. Out wide left. It's Greenlaw. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Going with the ground game left. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Finds his tight end. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
And the Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Turning it on! Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Reynolds. Right side, it's Hale. Open space at the 25. Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Cyclones! He got a step and just dusted the field. Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. At the 45 on its way. It's a seam wide open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCF!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
UCF 15, Iowa State 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Edwards. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And they can't make the play on third down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. They trimmed the lead to 5. It's 15 to 10.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Carr on play action. Moving to his left. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
You have some success with the bootleg, and now you got the defense on their heels a little bit in this run game because they're not sure who's got the ball. Is it going to be the running back? Is the quarterback booting and keeping it himself? Could you play action and maybe throw it? Nice job mixing and matching the play calling here offensively.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Throwing, Carr. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Long way to go on second down.
Well, going RPO on that second down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up third and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this third down because of the quarterback's decision-making.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets the back moving. Direct snap. It's Edwards. Buying time to his right.
They go backwards on the play. Brings up second down.
And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Reynolds. Look out! Wide open downfield. They'll mark him down right there. Good pickup, but still a little bit short of the first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Hits inside. It's Simon. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking for space. It's Simon. Defense all over him.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field is this way. They're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football, just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they were.
3rd and long right here. They're all over him. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Knights are rolling down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick give. It's Simon. Maybe a crease. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Caught in the backfield. It's Simon. Breaks into the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Knights! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Quick give. He's past the sticks. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Edwards. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Greenlaw. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Corral him at the 2-yard line. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, it's Edwards. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Carr to throw. Got his man in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Knights moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This quarterback, part of their running game. There he goes. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Now the Knights will call their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Sends it back in motion. Throwing, Carr. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll try to do it himself. On the move at the 30. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On the move. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 16, the Florida State Seminoles. And it's the Hurricanes with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. It brings them to 2-2 on the season following a big road win.
Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. Dropping back, it's Reynolds. Still looking to his right. Out wide right, it's Hale. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The run inside. It's Edwards. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Edwards. All over him immediately.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Quarterback signaling to his guys. To the air, it's Reynolds. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Turning it on. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Right side, it's Anderson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Second and long here. Down he goes. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He's got it. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Under pressure, and he avoids the sack.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Gonna run it. It's Simon. Plows through the defense. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. They'll run this play from the pistol. Play action, Carr. Oh, pressure's coming. He throws one to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Third and long coming up. Here's Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Ashley. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Out wide right, it's Simon. Breaks free and he might be gone. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Knights are flying down the field. The give to the single back. Ran through the contact. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Rides to the back. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Running the red zone, it's Simon. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback keeper. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Wants to throw, it's Reynolds. Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll blow it down. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Right side, it's Edwards. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Hey, put the brakes on him.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense, man? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down. They got to get aggressive. Still trying to run the football. But this defense, they've been a brick wall so far.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2. And, man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Back's got it on the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the big...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Looking down the middle. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw again. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Cyclones, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Reynolds. Escapes the pressure going right. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Moves to his right. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UCF! Once he got some room, it was over. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Left side is Edwards. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. The give on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Quarterback takes a knee.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense has taken some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team.